Hello, travelers. Welcome back to another Suck Sesh. We only have 3 of these left. Oh, it's so bittersweet. What a journey, what a ride this has been. Though luckily, somebody did point out in the comments to me that actually Succession doesn't end. If you go to season 1, episode 1, it keeps on going. So a few things before we get into the episode, as always. You guys and gals have 2 episodes left to vote for what show you want me to watch next. QR code on the screen right now. This episode and the next one will be the final episodes to tally it up, and then at the start of the series finale, oh my heart, I will announce what show I will officially be reacting to next. Now, there will be other stuff, reactions. I'm sure you've seen the trailer reactions, or season 3 of The Bear is coming at us at the end of June, so I will be watching that as well. So there will be other reaction content, but in terms of the primary show the channel will focus on, and the one that I'm listening to viewer feedback on as to what you want me to watch, I will try to prioritize that. Also, just want to say, as I meet these actors in this show, I'm realizing stuff I didn't realize before. I'm rewatching Blade Runner the other day, 2049.
It was her.
And look who showed up.
That's why Sapper let you kill him. I knew that baby meant we are more than just slaves.
Look who's over in my favorite movie of all time. I didn't even realize she was in 2049. Not to mention...
We take that thing off of him! Look!
Can't do that.
It's fine. Let him. Bring him in when you're ready.
And look who runs the... Didn't even realize. 2011. Look who's over here. Coffee, gut, and douchey shades in a hand. I can't get over it. Also, a little bit disappointed, a little bit sad. Nobody noticed the thumbnail 2 episodes ago, huh? I mean, I get it. The minute counter was probably blocking our boy Romulus, but like, come on. Like, nobody said anything about, elf on a shelf over here. And also, if I'm still finding the occasional memes, avoiding spoilers, I think, but fun little meme right here. I think this is a pretty accurate graph. Look at the characters overall. This is the election day. The president of the U.S. will be decided. And you know what, Connor? Maybe there's still a chance for old Con, man. I'm holding out hope. So I'm sure we'll see Mencken again. Roman was trying to get Connor to drop out unsuccessfully, might I add. Ken was trying to cozy up to Nate to try to get some sort of deal arranged where if they can get some regulation on the deal, since Matsson's numbers, it turns out, we learned from Ebba, are a little bit funky, try to sink the deal after all, but Nate the Great said no way, and he played it straight. Drama left and right, but yeah, this has all been pretty much back-to-back, day by day. As somebody pointed out, it all pretty much takes over the span of like a week or two. Got the feedback for my question about should I do a recap video at the end of all of this, and yes, most people, a few of you responded in turn. I'll try to make it like a live stream thing, but I think that once I finish the show, I'm gonna start watching a bunch of like character essays and episode recaps and just kind of see what other people's opinions were, kind of get some more insight. And then yeah, I'll probably do one big final video just kind of like talking with the audience, recapping everything about the show, and just a final conversation basically. Anyway, without further ado, the election is upon us, and as I hear tell, America decides. Tom, you get some sleep last night?
The 5 p.m. All good?
Yeah, I'm good. Greg, considering it's my first post-Logan election, and I have Sid running around town, spitting poison like a king cobra with an iPhone. I have PGN to the left of me. I have FVA to the right. I got to deliver the best election numbers ever because my bosses want to rip my heart out as a peace offering to all comers. So, Greg, I'm a little bit tense.
Just a little bit. Nah, nothing to worry about.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm genuinely curious because it was pretty close. I think that Jimenez had a bit of a lead over Mencken, but by the end of this, there's all those last minute votes, right? Though this could be one of those episodes where you think the episode's going to be about one thing, like Connor's wedding, and it's actually a facade for something deeper, which Succession often will pull that in this show. So
Needs to be gangbusters tonight, man, yo?
Yeah, you got it.
All right, need those numbers, T.
First Super Bowl, how are we going to cope without the king?
no
right?
pressure.
Okay, got it, Ken. All good.
First election,
Hey, Pam, how's it
post-Logan.
looking?
A bit of crackle. We have a news van in a bit of trouble in Oregon. Things looking fighty in Milwaukee.
Did you see the viral
Riots.
thing about the woman who voted like 40 times for Jimenez under her dead mom's name?
We tracked her down. Not super reliable. She's not a well person.
Well, you're not a doctor, Pam, until you qualify. Why don't you get her on the air?
Oof. Long night in dress shoes?
That's ATN for you, dude. They're grasping at straws. What? So most of the Roys want Mencken to win because they already kind of were buddy, and they want to make sure they have an inside track to like the White House, right? If they keep that relationship healthy.
Sid used to go for these sort of slip-ons with a padded sock.
Yeah, probably because she couldn't get her cloven hooves into her regular shoes.
Nice.
Hey, Doran, you don't. Well, they're cool. You don't do anything special tonight, do you? How was your night?
Madison? Oh, monstrous. His crew knows some unseemly venues. I danced with an old man.
Wait, Greg went out partying late night with Mattson and crew? Low-key, by the way, Mattson's jacket, you know what? I could rock that. You're a trash or not, I can rock it. I like it.
Yeah, he didn't want to dance, but they made us dance. I drank things that aren't normally drinks.
Oh no.
And
My man had some bar shots, huh? What do you guys call them? Everybody calls them something different, but you know like when you take the residue from the drainage, the runoff, and then yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Do you know about Madsen with Shiv and their sort of like their business alliance agreement?
Oh.
Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Great.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Props to Greg for doing his job and getting the inside track from Mattson and crew. But of course, like now, even if Shiv is gonna back off the Mattson cross, which she did admit. Well, no, hang on. Well, she did admit to him on the balcony, kind of. I don't know if he knew to what extent or depths that relationship was going.
Fry your ass up.
Information. It's like a bottle of fine wine. You store it, you hoard it, you save it for a special occasion, and then you smash someone's f***ing face in with it.
Nice. So what
Classy.
we're hearing is, and remember, this is not decisive, what we're seeing is Mencken may be overperforming in Georgia and Arizona. So our early read would be closer than polls have suggested. Close, but Jimenez likely edging on what we've seen.
Ooh.
Listen, this is privileged
Ravenhead,
information. Right? Leaks that suppress or encourage turnout could result in our ejection from the national election pool, okay?
Yeah, you heard the man. Zip it.
Be controversial, but don't say don't show our hand too much based on what we've had leaked to us. That's political media politics right there for you.
Okay, Tom says, exit polls say, looks like Jimenez. No leaks.
That's great. I mean, I got 4 smileys from Gail. They think they got it.
I have got eggplant flag from Mencken.
Well, 2 eggplants is not as much as 4 smileys, obviously.
4 smileys is symptomatic of the complacency at the heart of his out-of-touch campaign.
Eggplant flag reeks of the misogynistic bravado that has so repelled the median voter.
What eggplant flag translates to? Oh yeah.
My team's playing your team. It's only spicy because if my team wins, they're going to shoot your team.
Okay, but what are you hearing, seriously? Are these your vans and Nazi vans?
The fun buses? Yeah.
Yeah, in Florida, they picked people up telling them they were taking them to vote, and then a kid got left by the highway. It's f***ing kidnapping, Rome.
It's f***ing kidnapping now?
Jesus.
False flag. Nice try.
Was it actually happening? Anybody who's got a little bit of know-how knows about voter suppression and how it works, and although the government will claim that it's not happening, like regardless of what direction you lean in politically or not, it is more difficult to vote in certain areas of this country than others, and that's just plain Jane how it is. So I mean that, and even for this in a fictional show, I believe it. If like they try to get voters out of the way, you're like, yeah, we'll pick you up, take you to a polling place, and just leave them somewhere else.
Hey.
Lucas, hey, so it's
oh boy,
which is good for democracy and great for us.
Okay.
So, either way, I think that we consider releasing your.
She's still talking with him about that. She's still doing business. So she's in for a penny, in for a pound. What is this, the sunk cost fallacy? Why is she still dealing with Mattson, given the information she knows and the risk that she's taking? I mean, I get it. A lot of people in my comment section have been very pro Shiv and pro her this season, and I don't disagree. I very much sympathize with Shiv and her plight, but endgame goal agreement or not, strategy, business plan a la Mattson, stable. Like that's the foundation of sand at this point, isn't it?
Funky numbers maybe tomorrow.
I was talking last night to Oscar and Gregory about that.
Gregory.
I'm sorry, you spoke to Greg about this?
Yeah, part of a conversation just as a normalist. And
As a normalist? Noun, normalist, one who believes something to be the normal state of things, not requiring remediation. Yeah, it sounds about like Greg. Just, well, yeah, whatever way the wind blows.
maybe we keep my terrible secret secret, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is that smart?
okay,
Nate? Nate's calling.
Yeah, look, let me have a think about that.
How's things in Mission Control Denver?
You in at ATN shift?
Upstairs. Leave it to them. Dad's rules.
Well, they need to be covering the intimidation. Pretty dark, Shiv. Who watches The Watchmen?
You know?
Who watches The Watchmen?
So they're aware of the intimidation then. Yeah, here you go.
You getting good numbers?
Good. I'm just watching the weather.
Storm clouds in Nevada. I got the people in line. Disturbance in Wisconsin, but yeah.
Right, heard about those.
Scared, but good. Pennsylvania, Arizona. Could be tough.
Let's keep this channel
Open on all things Matson and me and the new ATN. Yeah? All things good.
All right. So
All right.
Jimenez wins.
Keeping it
and you just
professional.
wave the deal through. Last ditch, the board, the shareholders.
So they literally only want Mencken to. I mean, I'm sure for the inside line as well, right? But like they want Mencken to win, so they can like have him get regular like the FCC. What was it again? Commissions and such. Me in business, not knowing a whole lot of the fancy pants lingo, but they basically want somebody to come in and see Matson's numbers and stop the deal from going through all the way. However, if Jimenez wins, he'll just wave it on through. Roman's letting his hair grow out again. I mean, sure, but like I don't know. I like the fade.
Jared wants face to face.
Okay, me too.
I doubt it. I'm asking. Do you want to try Gil or maybe direct to Jimenez?
It feels kind of sweaty. Maybe wait a day.
Today's the fucking day, right? Like today's the day the rooster puts his head in our hands. Today is the moment of maximum leverage. Yeah. No, it looks like just me.
Plan B. They're like, well, let's at least try to appeal to Jimenez now while we can.
Hey, Rava.
Hey, listen.
Rava?
We are all okay.
Yeah.
But
We think there's an SUV and it's following us. So
Excuse me?
can we come to the office because you have good security at the office?
Where's the license plate?
the license.
Is it TR? Right, because it's probably mine. I didn't want Sylvie to freak, so I just actioned it.
Oh.
You're having me followed with this covert surveillance
For
to show
safety,
you
right?
care. The actual Ken.
An extra
Oh,
layer of bubble
no.
wrap. Are you guys okay? You okay?
Is she
She's
okay?
scared, Ken. Okay.
I mean, yeah, but all right, look, I'm conflicted on this, but it's not direct involvement, right? But it is him trying to help in his own way, and with him bogged down as literally the co-CEO of a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Like, yeah, sure, he needs to make time for his kids, but in this case, estranged family, and she's like, "Where were you? What are you doing to help us?" He's like, "All right, screw it then. I'll send a security detail to help tail you and make sure that nothing happens to you." Like, that's not. I don't know. I don't think that's entirely out of pocket. If they were separated and there was a restraining order, maybe, or if she didn't want anything to do with him and didn't want him in their lives at all, it'd be a little bit much.
I am scared. I don't know what there's burning.
There's intimidation. I don't understand.
Relax, okay? Relax. Tell Sophie I love her, and that is why I do everything I do.
Hey, Soph, I love you, sweetie, okay? Nothing's gonna happen.
Exit polls say Jimenez, okay? I won't let the world push you, okay, sweetie? Okay.
See, it's sweet and he means well. Also, not him leaking the ATN exit poll information. Damn. Oh, how bad would it be if something did happen to them? We got like another Connor's wedding thing where it's like, oh, sir, your ex-wife and kids were run off the road or something. Oh my God. Dude, the amount of stress this family is going through, that everybody's going through.
Ken.
Whether they're good or not. I thought I had stress in my day-to-day life, and I think that money would solve all my problems, but clearly, mo money, mo problems indeed.
Hey, man, just calling to say good luck. Great numbers.
Sure.
Thanks, man.
And listen, apologies if things got a bit heated.
A lot of
Going down. Victory Vans' head's kicking off in Milwaukee. ATN want to cover?
Yeah.
I'll talk, but gotta let them do their thing. But yeah, listen, you got Daniel there.
You know, let me see.
Oh, here we go.
You here for Kendall Roy?
Jimenez.
Hey, Kendall.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, man.
Having a conversation at least.
Good luck. Best of luck.
Thanks, man. Great to speak.
Yeah.
But when this is over, I think there needs to be a big conversation about tech.
Is is all I'd say.
Great to speak. I'm gonna put Nate back on.
Sure, and may the best man who will, you know...
Desperate and sweaty. Roman was right. You don't do that. You're sounding... no. Bad. I mean, I get it. He's trying, but bad call.
Protect American jobs and reign in tech and is called Daniel Wynn, you know?
Let's catch up. Have a good one, man.
Yeah, sure, man. You know, tonight, my eye is just right here, making sure it's fair as f***. All right?
He's just...
Have a good night, man.
My man is yapping.
Stay hydrated.
My man was yapping. Oh.
Hello. Look at you. Losing it. Like a massive f***ing loser.
Yeah, well, I blame you. Couldn't deliver Connor, huh?
Whoops.
ATN, scared to run all the fraud.
Well, I keep my hands out, you know. F you. What is this? Because, you know, I'm quite busy.
Oh, you're busy.
Yes, I am busy. I don't run around town like some f***ing food bike guy, you know?
We still think we can win.
Sure.
But I am very focused on losing.
All right.
Winning is easy. Winning would take care of itself.
Sure.
But if I lose, I need to work on what assholes would call the narrative.
Like
Sure.
insurgent campaign, unfairly maligned as extremist by the coastal masturbation factory.
Yeah, you know, not that January 6th is popping into my head or anything, or any type of, like, you know, Twitter, social media instigation. Is that what we're looking at right now? If only we as a nation could relate to
If I lose, I want it correctly characterized as a huge victory. Overperformed.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
I want to be the president. I want you to be a partner in that, and if it isn't tonight, it will be next time.
Even if you're not going to be the president, you're going to be our president.
Exactly. You, me, will go far.
Over the road and into the bar.
Sure, why not? Oh, we don't have Carrie up there? Well, what happened to her? I saw her demo reel. It was...
So listen, at some point tonight, could we do a chat in terms of the me of things and like how to play it? Because Mattson, he treated me quite abominably, but it felt like trusting, and he was saying a lot of things. And
Okay, enough. Where's my coffee?
Tom, I don't do coffee anymore.
No,
man.
Greg.
Oh.
Greg, I have to be clear. I have to.
But of course, Tom is still treating him as a subordinate.
Drowsy, and I miscall Colorado. Instability, right?
Oh my God.
Then the U.S. loses credibility.
Yeah, Tom.
China spots an opportunity, invades Taiwan, tactical nukes.
Yeah, you're integral in all this.
Goes kablooey, and we're back to amoeba. It's a long way back from pond life because you failed to get me a double shot. Okay?
Okay, well, do you want some of what you asked for?
A little bit of booger sugar? But angel dust?
Your call. I mean...
Yeah, hit me.
Yeah, let's do it.
But this is not a thing. Okay? It's not going in a book. Let's just...
Sure, yeah. Yeah, knowing Greg, he has like a phone on him recording or a camera somewhere. What is he? Yeah, the idea that for privacy, Greg just closes a glass sliding door is hilarious to me. Where it's like, can anybody seeing this real quick? Yeah, do it behind the whiteboard.
What's on the board?
Oh my God.
Simply cleaning the whiteboard here.
Nice. Hey, there you go. A little bit of tea time.
No, not for me. No.
What?
No, I'm just starting to feel normal from last night.
What, you do it with Mattson and not with me? I don't want you looking all judgy all
Peer
night.
pressure.
No, I need a clear head, and I don't want to get addicted for 2 nights in a row.
Don't be mom. Come on.
I don't want to, please.
Greg, it's medically good for your brain. It is. What are you saying? All Aztecs are stupid? Don't be a racist little bitch about it. Come on.
What are you saying? He's saying all Aztecs are stupid? Dude, chocolate and cocaine come from the same... I'm about to go down a rabbit hole right now. Cocaine. What? Coca used by the Incas. No, really? I mean, I know it has been used for like centuries for different things. Yeah, because used in labor and military service. Yeah, and Inca labor. Oh, what? Bruh, religious rituals used after the Spanish invasion and colonization. Of course, medicinal uses. Yeah.
What?
Oh my
Are you
God,
pretending?
Greg.
No. Are you pretending to do coke?
Some got up.
Do it. There. God.
There you go. Like they're hiding it, but out loud he's like, "Are you pretending to do coke?" It's like,
What is that?
Oh, I guess they were ordering some for folks. I said, why not get you one?
Bodega sushi?
Oh my God.
Are you insane?
Bodega sushi.
That's not me. That's Samson.
No, not Samson, Greg. Not Samson! Not! I want you Gregging for me!
Not Samson.
You're busted back down to Greg tonight.
No.
Yeah, tonight
Neosporus.
my digestive system is basically part of the Constitution, okay? Microwave milk and ginger shots, American bottled water, spaghetti and olive oil, okay?
Jesus.
Okay?
Okay.
Great. So now Tom and Greg are wired. And
Tom. Yeah, I got this crew here, and they're filming the stuff, but none of it is making it on the show. Dude, is there any film in these cameras?
Yeah, I think we are planning to feature Con.
Well, no, because I'm watching. Now, I expect it to be frozen out by all those other mooks, but you guys, come on. Give me some sugar, man.
Come on.
I mean, maybe everyone
Family.
voted for me. We don't know.
Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's cat, Tom. Until we open the boxes.
Give him a little bit of airtime.
Okay, well, I've got to go, but I'll see what I can do. But I've got to go because the polls are closing. Yep.
Nah, Tom's gonna leave him hanging. Gonna leave
If
him
it's going to
twisting
happen
a little bit.
anywhere, it's going to happen in Kentucky.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Sure.
So glad I didn't drop out. It just makes an election so much more interesting when you're in it.
Mm-hmm. You got to be in it to win it.
And it is 7 o'clock on the East Coast, which means
I don't think he's getting very far, but good for him. Man, is he trying? Come on, give him like a few minutes of coverage, Tom.
polls have just closed in half a dozen states. The most closely watched states at this hour, Georgia with its 16 electoral votes and Virginia with its 13, both.
But our decision desk can announce at this hour that Representative Jared Macon will defeat Governor Daniel Jimenez in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, as well as in the state of Indiana, where Macon has enjoyed a lead over Jimenez
Rip.
in the pre-election
If it was
poll.
going to happen anywhere. Connor, it's okay. You tried.
No big surprises there.
What also sucks is that Connor, again, he mentioned that millions sunk into this campaign, and only for like 1%, few percent here and there. But, you know, I mean, that's how it was going to be. Nobody was taking him seriously from the word go. But what sucks as well is that now, because he's stuck so closely to his guns, he could have negotiated like a foreign dignitary position out of this, and now he'll have none of that. Which, I mean, granted, that still means that him and Willa get to stay, you know, bound to the U.S.
No.
Yes.
No. I shan't become that, no.
I shan't
Alas,
become that.
Kentucky Willa. Alas, vanity.
Alas, Kentucky.
As we heat up, Tom, how much do you want to give to a fair bit of intimidation, his folks and ours? Fire in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, could be nasty. Could be electrical failure, might be Menconists. Camera smash, crew harassed in Portland, that's them.
I trust you.
Yeah, and a little board malfunction here.
What's he doing?
But we'll be
What's
right
this?
back on it in a second.
Hey, Pam?
Hold on.
What?
The touchscreen.
Hold on, we're checking
What's
it out.
happening with the touchscreen? Tell him to stop touching the
We have a
touchscreen. The
replacement
touchscreen is
in place.
malfunctioning.
It's fine.
It's not
Oh, no,
fine.
my
you can
God.
see that it's not fine.
We have
It's
a replacement
malfunctioning.
on the
Oh
way.
my God! Now Tom is doing what Connor did in situations. He's gonna start micromanaging. This one aspect isn't working. It all is gonna domino from here. Oh my God!
Board seems to be acting
What's
up.
going on with the touchscreen?
What?
The touchscreen is malfunctioning. What's going on? What's going on?
Where is my
touchscreen? You're losing it, Dave.
God.
Don't lose it, Dave. Don't lose it tonight, Dave.
All night. One little thing. Call Apple.
I'm on it. I'm
Yeah,
all.
oh my God! Call Apple right now. Get that goddamn warranty engaged. Call support.
Figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out.
If we drop numbers now, I'm going to come down there and put your f***ing head through that touchscreen.
It's all in motion.
Fix it, fix it, fix it.
To catastrophize. Where's the touchscreen, Pam? Is it loading up?
God.
Hello?
You got this fire in Wisconsin? You got this?
Yes, I think we. Yes,
Oh
I
my
think
God,
we have
all
that.
the
Yeah,
pressure.
electrical.
Where are
We covering, Tom?
We always have to
Choose what to focus on, and just because something is on fire doesn't make it news.
Electrical failure?
not what we hear.
No, it's not what Nate hears, Tom.
Well, bully for Nate.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Nate.
We need to be all over this, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah,
Hey, Nate.
Okay, I just think it's important to keep our unique perspective.
because we are getting
He's not wanting to. See, I conflict of interest here right now.
conflicting reporting.
What about the actual photos I can see of it happening on my f***ing phone?
We have to select the ones that are consequential.
If these nut jobs are going paramilitary, we could say that.
But yes, we just need to respect our viewership.
By not telling them anything that they don't want to hear.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys get this about the Antifa firebombing in Milwaukee?
No, we hear it's his people, Mankins.
Okay, when it becomes a story, then we'll run the story.
Well, this is happening in what, a vote counting center?
Yeah,
So,
When it becomes a story, we'll make it a story. What's your job as the fucking news? Like you're supposed to make the story. It's ATN,
Story,
man.
Tom. It's a story.
On it. Do not micromanage
Tom.
me, please. Yes.
Tom,
yes.
they're evacuating. We've got a local chopper up and a reporter on the way.
Okay, guys, I've got to manage this. I'll keep you looped. Yeah, talk to Greg. Yeah.
Happy to keep you fully abreast
We're not
here.
talking to Greg.
I can be your link-up guy.
Amateur hour down there.
so if it happened in Milwaukee and if it's deliberate, then it's Mankinists.
False flag, could be.
Oh my God.
Say false flag every time you don't agree with something.
Okay, guys.
Oh, Roman, don't be a prick. Don't be a prick, Roman. It's fake news. False flag. Fake news. Just...
About a fire in Milwaukee.
Jesus.
Initially thought to have been caused by an electrical
He's got Mankins'
failure,
dick so
but
far
now
up his
there are
ass right
clemency power
now.
claims being made by groups who were protesting alleged voting irregularities.
Okay, well, do you know if any of the ballots are intact?
It doesn't look likely.
Where are you at?
Oh my
Depends
God.
how many
The
votes
ballots
have
got
gone. What
burned.
ballots have been lost?
Oh yeah, we're
Chartering flights to Milwaukee, a ton of number crunching by our analytics team. We're trying to check the
Milwaukee County voter rolls.
to see who's voted so far. But
That is a question. Like, you know, the last times that I've been to vote, it's been all electronically, but there's also, paper ballots? What would you even do in a situation like that, man? You want to have physical and electronic? I don't even know. I never even thought about that. What if in the middle of an election, a disaster happens, or a building with votes and ballots gets burned down? Like,
listen, can you help with the narrative?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, have you got all the bodies that you need?
Yeah, we have.
Bodies. We have a SWAT team on it. They're interfacing with the Wisconsin team.
ooh. Oh, I love what's happening right now. Is now all the siblings have their own agenda, and they're all trying to flex the autonomy and power that they have within their disposal, and they're all trying to control the narrative during the election of these incidents that are occurring. So the question is, who's going to have the most sway? Who's going to be able to weasel and snake their way in? Who's coming out on top after all this? Oh, they went right over to ATN.
Roman, no brass on the battlefield, okay? That's one of Logan's Geneva Conventions.
Just
please,
a pop-in.
please.
What's going on? They evacuated the count center? Is that
No,
what
I
happened?
don't know. I've just lost another touchscreen. I'm down to my last fucking touchscreen.
Wow.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Tom just thinks that China's hacking his tech.
I do not, but
Oh
I do
my
think you
God.
would be more comfortable upstairs. Greg, will you please,
yes.
please help them upstairs? I
guys,
think you
do
would be
mind
more
if I
yeah,
comfortable
good luck.
upstairs.
Do we
Hello?
what?
Please.
Tom?
Roman's
Can I
not
just
gonna
wrangle you?
Yeah.
Wrangle?
wrangle.
Stop saying wrangle.
The ballots.
Keys to
Yes.
upstairs
Dude's
setting.
got calls
Can I grab the three of you
incoming,
and just-
multiple
Can I grab-
devices.
Tom,
Yes.
reporter on the way. 3-4 out.
All right, all right.
Just gonna stick around
Tom?
and see what's
Yes.
going on. and
Can
then
I?
Maybe.
I just wanted to apologize for some of the things that I said last night. Okay?
Okay.
Now, is this a genuine apology, or is this her apology so she can use him for her own deeds in this? I don't know if this is genuine or not.
Give you an opportunity to.
Uh-huh.
Apologize as well.
Well, I can't do it to that.
How should I frame my face? Huh? You scared that I'm gonna blab about you and Madsen?
Jesus fucking Christ, Tom.
What?
My father just died. Yeah.
Oh my, yeah, I'm aware.
My father just died. So maybe, I can get a little consideration on that. And for, a number of reasons I've been feeling off kilter, so.
Yeah, but this has been going on since before Daddy-O bit the big bazooka, dude. This has been the crux of your relationship.
Could I get Monica?
Sure.
What does that mean?
Sure.
Sure.
It means you hated him, Siobhan.
I didn't hate him. I loved him.
Well, it was complicated, but sometimes you certainly hated him, and you also sort of killed him.
Wow.
That's intense.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Oh, yeah, sort of. That's
Is
the
that
part that I'm
right?
going to remember. Thanks. No, thank you. Okay, you know what, actually? Also,
Oh,
I'm
here we
pregnant.
go.
Yeah, by you. And this is never a good time to say, but you need to know, so, okay.
Right.
Now you know.
Right.
Holy shit. Just drop that on there.
That even true?
What?
Like, is that even true? Or is that like a new position or a tactic? Or what?
That's a fair question, given Shiv. Oof. Oh, that's rough. Oh my God, man. Nah, it's the boy who cried wolf. It's the Shiv who cried daddy. Somebody in the comments pointed it out as well. Like, Shiv is I hesitate to use the word broken. People have used the word broken to describe her. I don't think anybody, I mean, broken implies that you can't even function. She is definitely, like, there's definitely trauma there. And perhaps she's, like, cracked or off kilter. I don't know, however you want to say it. But somebody pointed out that, like, even when they're on the rooftop and Tom, and, like, in the middle of the argument, even Tom was still like, look, I love you. And she just couldn't accept the fact that somebody would just love her for her. Which, yeah, she has done some messed up. She's had some messed up tactics. She's emotional manipulation, gaslighting, etc., etc. It's throwing her trauma back at people. So yeah, Tom asking, like, is that even true? Are you actually pregnant? That's a valid question to ask.
Okay.
Also a lot to drop on a man right here in his position with all that's going on. Because now he's thinking things over, reconsidering things. Maybe this bombshell might actually, like, change his mindset or get him on a different track. I don't know. We have 2.5 episodes left worth of time for there to be character arcs. I have no clue how this is gonna pan out.
So things are tough with my situation and Tom.
Want us to have him killed? You could do that.
Yeah, maybe.
I've been trying to get them to move, not in an aggressive way, but if...
Yeah.
Again, those little looks. It wouldn't hurt for them to have an actual sit-down conversation now.
That's the story, right? Who burnt this place down?
Yeah.
To me, it always comes down to a couple old favorites: the blacks or the Jews.
Mm.
I'm kidding. It's a kidding joke.
Great joke, hilarious. But how's ATN going to try to control the narrative on it?
Connor.
I mean, if I had to guess, and this is because I'm also very biased, it makes more sense given the track record of volatility and physical action. I would think it's the Mencken supporters that probably did it. But I mean, it could go either way. It could have been self-started. It could have been a third party. Who knows?
Jared isn't picking up.
Huh? Yeah. I wonder if it's a busy night for him.
Because I wondered if what we talked about might still be on offer, ambassadorship-wise.
Yeah, well, that was kind of a yesterday.
Yeah, he's now. Oh, no, Connor's getting desperate. Like I said earlier, now Connor's like, well, I want to get something out of this. It's too late, Connor. Much as I hate to say it, if you wanted to have a guaranteed win, you should have done something about it. But I'm still glad that he held on to his. And
You know, if he doesn't make this, you're gonna be partially responsible. Hope you're cool with that.
Oh, I spent like $100 million here. Couldn't I
Damn.
get a sniff of even a little guy? Organize a little coup down in old Peru? Put me in a van to Tajikistan? Couldn't I just be our fun guy in Uruguay?
Your rhymes are compelling, but what's in it for him, Con?
Your rhymes are compelling.
Maybe just one of the finest political operators of his generation sorting shit out?
Okay, yeah, I'll get back to you.
Every 4 years,
God,
in
Greg
fact.
is tall.
It's probably going...
It is 11 p.m. on the East Coast. Polls have
Jesus.
just closed in 4 more key states. The
Okay,
ATN
thanks.
decision desk can now project that Governor Daniel
So
Jimenez
under state law, the vote can't be certified until the absentee ballots are counted. So no Wisconsin result is valid until the absentee ballots are counted.
Okay, and how does Daniel feel?
Confident, but terrified. I don't know, is there a name for that feeling? Cuspy?
Confident but terrified.
So under
Anxious.
Wisconsin law, the vote can't be certified.
Mencken says we're done. Wisconsin's done. That's their position.
But, well, no, there's like 100,000 absentee Milwaukee ballots missing. You have to figure out a way to go forward.
Well,
knowing
go
that
forward
information.
to undermine Mencken's lead.
What? Underline his lead. It's not official. They haven't been counted.
Does he have a lead? I mean, is
Yup.
that right?
Yes.
Oh my
An
God,
artificial
Roman.
lead with 100,000 Milwaukee
false
absentee
flag,
ballots
false
missing.
flag.
Every vote must be counted.
Yeah.
I think she's right.
Oh
I
my
think she's-
God! As much as I love Roman, I get where his head's at in this episode, but that shit annoys the hell out of me.
Right.
Well, yeah, okay, but we can count the votes that we have. However, unfortunately, some are lost. So.
Yeah, so
Unfortunately,
we-
some are lost, meaning what? Fascist heads burnt them.
We literally do not know that. It could very easily be your they love fires.
You're making hay from political violence.
Or your guys do.
Either way, they're gone. Those votes aren't here right now. Accept that
They were
fact.
going to lose, so they did something crazy to throw it into question and get a revote.
You don't believe that?
Yeah, maybe I do. I don't know.
Okay, well, Jimenez is going to take Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Arizona, so I don't know why you're getting so uppity about this.
Getting so uppity about this. You're so confident.
Because if Mencken
Deflection.
wins, it's the end of the world, okay? So it's like a little cushion.
Real. Jimenez won't block the Gojo deal, so fuck the guy.
Maybe he would, and that's not, cannot let that be the thing that's not the thing, right, Ken?
Huh. Well, as it just so happens, oh my God. When you put it in that light and look at it from that perspective, how immensely selfish is it that it's like, oh, who are we going to have as the political figurehead and leader of our great nation? Oh, it's going to be determined by who is going to help get this deal blocked in our multi-billion-dollar corporation. That's how it happens. This is at the same time, want to be in the room where it happens. Like this.
What's happening is happening. I'm a realist.
Oh, yeah, says the man who'd cut his son's throat and then eat him on the high pass.
We can all say nasty
King Christ.
So FBA is saying they have enough vote reported to call Wisconsin.
Well, can't get outflanked and we need to be fast, so I think we should call it, right?
Wait,
Let's call it.
No.
Tom.
So we're gonna try to bro, can you imagine if news stations call the vote before the vote's actually been tallied?
I want to say a few
It's not gonna make
words
a
about the
difference.
emerging situation in Milwaukee.
65, Massachusetts, 65-32. What's the overall number? New York. Really? Mencken leading in New York? I wouldn't have thought that. But I guess if the Roys backed and tried to get their campaign, still.
American people are watching.
Pennsylvania, too close to call.
We have a process, and it is
Respect the
sacrosanct, and we
process.
trust
Count
the
every
process.
vote.
Those
Are you
trust
so
are
fucking dull?
extraordinarily dedicated and passionate
Flop your
individuals
dick out.
who
Pop
make
a
it
nut. Do
We
something.
know that decision
Pop
will
a
have no
nut.
legitimacy if it does not account
Hugo
for
Strange
all
over here.
the
Jack
ballots
Skellington.
cast.
Okay, Dar, thank you. And we
Jesus.
have some thoughts and some questions.
Thank you, Darwin. Do you have a result as
Oh,
it stands
boy.
in Wisconsin?
Oh, here we go.
We've tallied the vote totals
Okay.
so
Yeah, I
far.
know. And?
Margin for Mencken is significant. Couldn't be made up by outstanding existing uncounted votes, only the ones destroyed.
Okay, and we're not waiting for burned votes, so we call it.
No, I think they have to hold it again.
I would say revote is incredibly rare and complex because while we theoretically know everyone who requested an absentee ballot, we don't entirely know how many turned them in, and there's nothing in Wisconsin law that really covers what to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was asking earlier in this case. Like, that's technically not all the votes. So given the votes that weren't burned up, this is crazy. Given the votes that weren't burned up in one of these key states, it's like, oh, well, it looks like it's Mencken. However, without knowing from the votes that were burned up, we wouldn't be able to say beyond a shadow of a doubt that it would be him. So we're just going to go with Mencken based on what wasn't destroyed? You don't do that in a court case, do you? Oh, well, Your Honor, well, we have exhibits 1 through 3 on the table. 4 through 8 all seem to disappear mysteriously in the night.
You can't do it. Boom. Mencken. Thank you.
But of course, we think the team knows. We know how the missing votes would have broken down.
Well, they're gone. There's no way to know what was on those ballots.
Well, we do know because past elections, Milwaukee overwhelmingly votes Democrat.
But you don't actually know.
Sure. I just basically
No.
We do know.
Because you're so plugged in, you know how the little peasants vote, what's in their hearts, because you
Jesus
don't know.
Christ,
The grown-ups table be
Roman.
serious.
This is serious. Ballots get lost every election. You can't get burnt ballots back.
Bullshit. Just bullshit.
You're
bullshit.
Not bullshit.
Full of fucking bullshit.
Yep.
What?
You sound a little unhinged.
You
Fuck, watch it, Tom. We
okay.
do know.
Okay, there's no...
Kendall trying.
I mean, you want to just run your model and not bother with all the people?
We're saying, historically, people overwhelmingly...
Historically, people used to burn witches. Are you saying we should do that?
Burn witches? Rome, look. We just know that the fire would have destroyed a lot of Jimenez
Oh,
ballots.
so fire favors GOP, claims Mad Witch.
We just know.
Okay, well, we're not going to rerun the election. And if the right gets wrongly blamed for this, what would that do if the left does?
You're right, because neither side in the history of American politics has ever been improperly blamed for some political discourse. Like, you're right. Good call.
I am going to the bathroom to Would you like me to live stream it?
Actually, yes.
Ken, you want to weigh in?
I just think it's hard.
But we know.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
just do. That if the lost votes were counted, Jimenez would take the state. Marcus commenting directly. ATM voice.
Professional politicos who time after time come up with, isn't this funny, with
Oh,
polls
Ravenhead,
which
here we
undercount
go.
support for traditional values. So yeah, maybe some of the crazies heard they were underperforming and decided to stop the counting and destroy the evidence. And so yeah, you just stay quiet.
Roman
We'll
said talking
guess
points.
what we think was on those ballots.
So was he instructed to do this, or is this just Ravenhead being Ravenhead?
We'll decide, yeah?
Is he down there?
They know best, right?
Too
And
late.
you'll eat what's for dinner.
We don't know yet who started the fire. Yep. No. Well, too late. You have old Carlson here getting on the soapbox.
Shut up! enumerate residuum. We'll figure it out and
That
issue
sells.
you with your...
To the bathroom, huh, Roman? You going to the bathroom right now?
It's
Oh,
all just peach.
oh, bro, what's Shiv gonna do? Just puts herself in front of a camera. Also,
Quarters to his friends, maybe his family.
Roman, it's obvious painful. We need to be smarter than this, better than this. We need an opposing viewpoint.
my God, Roman, you're being an absolute cock right now. I swear.
Powerful commentary, huh?
I don't feel good necessarily about this, Ron.
Shucks.
Is it okay? Do I need to hustle?
I don't like
We need
it.
to get ready to be cozy with his fucking Mr. Scary.
Roman went over everybody's heads.
Yeah, 'cause Greg tells me
It's getting kind of hairy in there.
Greg? Greg's
Let them
talking
break
to you
my
right
toe,
now?
Shiv, okay?
All good. I'll be in touch.
Man's chilling in his
we just need you off the
PJs.
floor if that's okay.
Yeah, got a minute.
His family. Apparently, the Democrats are accusing this fire of being biased. It only burnt Democratic
Ravenhead going
votes.
on.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those. It's one
Of course, at Roman's behest.
of those picky fires.
Well, she can
Yeah, just
intimidate
wanted
Greg now.
to check in. You know, it's been busy, so
Right, yeah, on election day.
Oh, here we go. Get him, Shiv. Get him.
yeah. Yeah. So how was your night last night with Lucas?
I went for a drink with him.
Mhm.
That's not my fault.
Uh-huh. Do you find me attractive, Gregory?
You about to have a Dami Mommy scene right now?
I don't think of things such as that.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were disgusting, brother. Is that too disgusting for you?
This is not appropriate. Sorry.
Because I'm just letting you know that if you try to f me, I'll kill you.
Got it.
Intimidation
I guess
right now.
my only question
He could use this.
would be if anything did come to pass in terms of you and he, is there an offer?
Yeah.
I
How
don't-
about I offer for you to keep all your internal organs on your insides rather than I pull them out your asshole?
Yeah, I don't destroy your whole career. Yeah,
Go on, you're lumber.
Greg tried.
Your snout out.
All right, Shiv, there you go. Some classic Logan Roy intimidation. Hold on,
Make him will
this-
block the deal. Straight up, he'll kill it. If he wins, he'll refer it to FTC, whatever, new law, foreign ownership tightening, whatever. He'll screw it up.
Sure.
In exchange for our support tonight.
In so many words? Or...
In those words.
Huh.
Shall I get Tom? Shall I get the human abacus? Shall I? Let's do it.
Props to Roman for getting it done in that regard. That is their prerogative, is to get this deal blocked. He's making the calls. He's doing what he believes he needs to do to help them, like to help their situation. But at the same time, it's not the right thing to do to use the American political system to further your agenda.
It's good news.
But we do it every day, so don't we? By we, I mean they, but you know.
We have the votes, so
Sure.
can't rerun fairly and can't let lefty terrorism affect this, so let's call it.
By what authority?
By the power of me, the CEO of Waystar, telling you what to put on the telebox mouth people.
Sure, right. Not how it works.
I don't think we can do that, guys.
I think we can do it, Dar.
If we call it and the others went his way.
Right, well, look, there are still
Completely
outstanding
discredited.
states. There's Michigan, Ohio, Georgia, Arizona. It's really not that big a deal.
This is literally, once again, this is like the rocket launch all over again, as Roman's trying to push forward his agenda past all the red tape and the legalese, trying to get, is he eating bodega sushi? He's just fucking with the soy sauce right now, trying to get this whole thing pushed through. You're gonna, but this time you're gonna lose way more than someone else's like thumbs and hands or arms or what have you.
I'm worried it's not a decision that I could necessarily.
Yeah, thank you. And everyone respects you, Darwin, but this isn't actually a numbers thing.
I mean, the Wisconsin Elections Commission, the Milwaukee Election Commission will go to court, and the Kemps will litigate it, and it'll be a jurisdiction fight that I think Mencken might shade. But you know, I can't just.
That's great. But I'm just gonna say we're good, and that's on me. The votes that exist have been tallied, and that gives Mencken the state.
But you don't make the call. I make the call.
Yeah.
We're gonna make the call together.
You can't make the call until I make the call.
Okay, so and I'm not gonna make you do anything. This is the situation in Wisconsin. How would you feel if we were to not call it, but
like pending? We could call it pending.
You can even explain it. We can get a camera on you to explain it to people.
Christ.
And could there be a graphic that makes it clear the call isn't a call?
Pending call.
Pending call. Oh my God. As far as we can tell, Oh my god.
So.
Yeah.
What if
Satisfied?
Greg gets sick off
As
eating
we
the
can.
sushi?
Right.
Well, now I want sushi.
What's up?
Huh?
You okay? What?
There's something in my eyes.
Greg, hey, wasabi.
Is it wasabi? There's
Is
wasabi
it?
in my eyes? I've got wasabi in my eyes?
Wait. Hold on.
No, it's got more in. It's got more in. It's on my fingers. It's on my fingers.
I don't know if it's legit or not. Is he trying to just... Oh no, I can't type up the graphic. I'm blind. I can't see that pesky predetermined election wasabi.
What'd you do to him?
Greg, what? Get some water or something, Greg.
Mother, God, me slowly. This smarts.
Okay, Greg, put water in.
LaCroix!
It's what?
That's lemon. It's lemon, Greg. It's clear. It's LaCroix.
Greg, what are you doing?
It's
my
it's
God.
lemony, Greg. It's lemony.
Jesus H. Christ!
No, it's natural, like medical.
Give it to me. Oh my God.
It's not that lemony. It's just a hint
No, I swear it's pamplemousse. It's pamplemousse, Greg.
of lemon.
Darwin, you good to call it?
You can't fucking call it Rome.
We're calling it, Shiv. He just called it.
Great.
Okay? Greg, do not put any more lemon water or wasabi in his eyes, okay?
Oh.
Hey, Con,
Oh,
you shouldn't
Con
really
came
be in
down.
here.
What?
And of Rome.
Yep.
One thought.
Con gonna break out the big guns?
How about I concede in his direction? I scratch his balls, he scratches mine.
That's interesting. Perhaps-ish. Let me check on that. Yeah.
Perhaps-ish.
Perhaps-ish. Yeah, come on.
Oh, here we go. Key race update. What does this beautiful graphic look like? Which, by the way, yeah, if this is the overall count, then yeah, Mencken is behind. I mean, it's close, but Menken's behind.
ATN is projecting that Jared Mencken has won the state of Wisconsin.
You know, we've been reporting on that fire in the Milwaukee Vote Count Center. None.
Just called. There's no. Look at that. See, there's no preemptive. Oh my God, ATN. Oh no, this is gonna get so messy. There's gonna be litigation. Oh, it's gonna be litigation out the ass. I hope you're happy, Roman. Yeah, there is no asterisk. There is no pending call. Just called definitive right there for your average Joe and Joanne consumer.
Nonetheless, our decision desk is confident in making this call. Jared Mencken has won the state
Small
of Wisconsin.
caveat.
And there goes the blue wall. That's 10 electoral votes that brings Mencken up to 246, and he's officially
Okay, man.
pierced the blue wall
Okay,
that Jimenez
there's something
needed to
there.
hold on to.
Sorted
It's
backseat
really
Joe.
tremendous.
He wants to keep up the momentum.
Is now 24 electoral votes away from winning the presidency.
Do you really
Ken
want
knows this is wrong. Ken knows.
I am torn. He's very right-wing. Vienna for lunch, Venice for dinner.
And Dubrovnik for breakfast.
I don't like it. I get why he's doing it, but I
It's
don't like
becoming
it.
clear tonight that as far as we can tell,
O'Connor.
Mr. Jared Mencken will likely be the next president of the United States.
Yes.
And I, for one, wish him well.
Connor was running for president.
For although I set out a clear and compelling
No, don't look how they massacred my boy.
path.
Okay.
America and her divine
Hey,
wisdom
hey, look,
has-
he did more than any of you bozos could do.
I'd like to say to my first running mate, who I will not dignify with a name check, but had that woman not dropped out, and then had I not had to replace her with another figure who turned out not to be able to bear the weight of public scrutiny, had I not been betrayed by those two jackrabbits, who knows? Politics of envy. I happen to be a billionaire. Sorry. But honestly, America, you flunked it.
Oh
I
my
guess you're gonna
God.
have to find some other poor mooks paps to suckle on.
Connor got his screen time. Oh no, unscripted. Oh.
The corrupt bipartisan system zombie.
All right.
Connor Roy, America, you flunked it. Oh no.
And so I call out to my friends tonight, to my people.
The
I say,
conheads.
conheads, I salute you. And America, be afraid. Be warned. For the conheads are coming. Thank you. God bless America.
Oh, Willa.
State of Michigan over Jared Mencken.
Oh,
That's
there you go.
15 electoral votes. Our tally now goes, are you
All
ready
right,
for
all
this? 262 for Mencken and 262 for Daniel Jimenez.
Jesus
A dead heat.
Christ.
Polls
Oh
will be
my
closing
God.
soon in Alaska, the only state yet to be called other than Arizona, and its 11 electoral votes.
Rama's just like, quick, bomb Alaska.
We are getting it from the campaigns that the data nerds hearing that, well, Dar, you said.
Oh my God! Watch, they're wrong about Wisconsin, or are they gonna pre-call Alaska?
So Arizona is going to go red.
All right, well then that would be it, right?
I mean, we're kind of boxed in because of Wisconsin.
PGN is going to be calling it, right, Tom? I mean, they're going to call Arizona.
Because if we call it because of Wisconsin, we called Wisconsin pending.
Yeah, we already called Wisconsin, okay? We can't uncall Wisconsin, can we? That would make us all look pretty unprofessional.
So
yeah,
Arizona calling the election?
Yeah.
No.
Calling the election.
Tom, will you guys give us a minute, please?
Roman, you don't get how this works, Roman. Yeah. No, my thoughts exactly, Tom. That face right there. We're gonna pre-call the election, dude. What? You can just do whatever you want when you get enough money and
Be back in 1 minute.
own a
please.
news organization.
What?
So, I mean, clearly he's had that look in his eye where he's been pretty neutral and feeling very conflicted this whole time. I think, especially given what we saw in the context of Rava earlier, I think that he's caught between we want to get someone in there who's going to help us stop the deal, but also he's worried about the ripple effects of all this, not only for himself but his family and people that he cares and loves, but also just I think from just a plain moral and ethical standpoint, none of this is right what we're doing here. I think he's starting to realize kind of this is truly what my father's world was and is like. Is this really a world that I would want to be a part of to begin with? I think there's a lot going on in Kendall's head. And again, I there's one character that I wish I could have an inside track on his mind. It would be Kendall Roy.
Revisit Wisconsin.
Okay.
Because that was
pre-called it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, I get it. No, you're gonna Big Brother it right now. That's what you're gonna do?
You little brothered it.
Like what?
Oh, like when, if you want roast chicken and I wanted steak, we always had chicken.
Because you freak out, you tantrum, so they thought.
I had the fucking tantrum because I never had fucking steak.
Well, I think they got scared if you tantrum, then you'd think you'd won, so they couldn't let you have
I never
steak.
won, it was always fucking chicken.
So because we had so much chicken when we were kids, I feel like the fascists.
Yeah. If we don't call it early and he wins anyway, which is perfectly possible, but without us tonight, think about that. With FBA and Vera News backing him, we're left the most dickless eunuchs in Cucktown.
We call this. If we push it,
yeah,
maybe it happens.
Yeah, we give it to Mencken. Mencken blocks the deal. He's not fucking wishy-washy. He's a guy.
I don't know, dude. I mean, my kids, the whole thing.
Ooh, America.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean,
Roman,
it is kind of
come
a nice idea, all the different people together.
What?
Yeah. What?
All right. What would Dad do?
What would Logan?
Yes, you fucking do, man. The guy in the pocket, the guy that's gonna answer our calls.
Yeah, that is true. That Logan literally made those kinds of deals in the past, whether it was with Gil or other people. I almost forgot that when Kendall first tried to go after, his father and get the company shut down and be the whistleblower and all that, Logan did start making the same calls to the president and such, trying to get political support.
This is all upside.
Apart from the matter of him smashing the country to pieces.
Oh God, don't be such a fucking prissy. Okay, maybe we could deal with a dose of that, right? Like a nice little dose of the Frighteners. Wind back 20.
One of those fucking guys pushed my daughter.
She's okay.
If we do this, people are gonna say.
Yeah, we'll be in the West Wing. Nothing matters, Ken. Nothing fucking matters. Dad's dead, and the country's just a big waiting to get fucked. We can pay for any damages. Let's just jam our heads in the bosom of history and just right? I mean, or we sit on our hands like a couple of damsels in distress and, let our chance slip away.
Sure.
PGN has a major.
Oh no. Well, that's PGN though. I truly wonder how this is all going to shake out.
Projection to announce.
What does PGN
Jared
say?
Mencken will win Arizona. So
PGN projects Mencken wins Arizona. Well, that's PGN though.
Can we talk for a minute?
Because we called, it's fucked.
I don't know what we should do. I feel like my head is just I can't get the scale of it, what this is.
I mean, we can recant, yeah?
His team is being very direct. They will block Madsen's deal.
Well, he says he will.
We call it for him, that gives him legitimacy to declare. I mean, we're in bed with him, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I
mean, it'll get ground out in the courts, whatever we say. Totally honest in here.
As opposed to?
I have sometimes felt like I could do it, like I should do it. Me. Just me. But I don't want that to be an end to...
Is he going to try to appeal to Shiv and try to promise her power now or something?
the family thing, right? I would like to be able to talk openly about that feeling, maybe.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Mencken is kind of Roman's guy, so that's complicated.
Yeah, right.
And honestly, I feel threatened maybe by their relationship. A piece of me wants to not support that, and that's maybe in there pulling away from Mencken.
But also, you're a good guy.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know either, honestly, at this point.
No, essentially, you're a good guy.
Essentially.
We all want to stop Madsen, right? That's
sure. Yeah, we're all going to be honest in this room, Shiv,
Yeah.
right?
Whatever advantage to us as corporate players in the short term, Mencken's the nightmare. Yeah. Plausible in a decadent era. He says the bad. He believes the bad.
We wouldn't actually be making him president.
Oh, sure. We might not be able to crown him, but we can stop him. He gets momentum tonight. It makes it possible.
Momentum that we gave him.
He needs our call.
It's a lot to think about. Mencken is objectively, I think objectively he's the worst candidate, just in that like very extreme policies leaning in a certain way and a lot of uncertainty. And Jimenez seems more like level head. I mean, I know nothing about. Look, this is all conjecture. I know nothing about their actual policies, and we've literally only seen one scene with Jimenez even in the room. We've now seen what, 2, maybe 3 scenes with Mencken. And this is also me speaking from a place of like political bias, in that, for one, I'm not a huge fan of the way that our systems operate, but also I lean one way, like morally and politically, more or less. What is the right way forward, indeed?
I don't think I'm a very good father.
You are.
No, I think I don't think Ken's a very good father either. You're okay.
You tried.
He tries.
That's all we can do.
He tries sometimes.
Maybe the poison drips through.
No.
Ooh.
No. And you know what? I don't think even Dad would back him tonight.
He basically picked him.
Sure, but we throw the papers and the whole thing in for him, and then in a month, a week from now, the courts go the other way. We're essentially done as a news organization.
It's just hard to think we'd give it all away to Madsen. Could you try once, direct to Nate, to get something from them to block the deal?
Yeah.
Will she, though? Will she actually? He's putting trust in you, sister dearest.
You're a good guy.
Let's see if she actually comes through. Like, I sympathize for Shiv, but I don't know if I trust her, per se. But then again, it's like, it is interesting. People have called out the Roys in the past, and I think rightfully so, is that she's been screwed over by her family numerous times, whether by Daddy Dearest or whether by, you know, Ken, Roman, you name it. Like the main sibs here have screwed each other over in numerous ways. So in this moment here, you know, this moment of vulnerability from Kendall, like, what impetus would she really have aside from, you know, familial bonds and some remaining sense of loyalty to him or the company, what have you? What would she do? She's probably going to call Madsen right now, if anything.
Hey, Nate.
Oh no, actually calling Nate.
Yeah. To be honest, just wondering if Jimenez...
Yep. Wow. Oh, yeah, no, she's lying through her teeth. She's going to lie through her teeth and say, I got this call. I got a deal for us with Jimenez. Oh, what if that's the way things go? She fakes a call with Jimenez to say, okay, yeah, if we can lean his way, he'll help block the deal, which puts it in Kendall's head to not support Mencken. The dominoes fall, and then perhaps, you know, Jimenez ends up winning after all. They renege on Wisconsin. Things turn around, but then perhaps once all this shakes out, since there was no official deal, either the acquisition still goes through, or perhaps Jimenez scrutinizes them with a certain legal magnifying glass. I don't know, man. Damn, okay.
Yeah, Shiv seeing what we can get from the Dems.
Oh, get the out of here. Why?
I really need to know what we're doing, guys. If we want to stick with Wisconsin.
One moment, one moment, Tom. One moment.
All right, what's the lie, Shiv?
So?
As he
Yeah, I
leaves
think
the room?
there's something there.
No, there's not.
Like
They are willing to think.
Oh, they might be, or maybe they are willing to think.
A lot of ifs.
That sounds
maybe.
like horse.
No, they're just not so direct. Yeah, I think we can probably get them to stop it.
Oh, they probably, yeah, sorry, no, game over, bullshit. No, we have to call it. Mencken is rock solid.
Even Dad in this situation would respect the process.
No,
He's
Dad
not.
did whatever the he wanted. He won facts. He took out a government. He did Lyle, send, and that was it. That's all it took. Fucking Canada here. He didn't give a shit.
Liked stability, Rome. He pushed, but he didn't want shit to unravel. He helped end. I mean, he ended wars.
He ended wars that he started. He did whatever the he wanted.
What did they say, Shiv? Like, what did Nate actually say?
He said they would talk and that they could see the arguments, and I think it's encouraging.
You felt like it was encouraging.
It was.
Wow.
It was encouraging.
It was a feeling.
Candle's gonna
I got something
hold
real.
on to that.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna be very direct. We just need a little bit more.
Don't call him.
Oh.
Why?
They're busy.
Sus. Wait, can I get it delivered one more time?
They're busy.
I love that delivery. Oh no. Oh, gonna call out Shiv's
Can't have
lie.
uncertainty. Send the country to meltdown.
Okay, bad faith argument.
I'm telling you. Just telling you, cannot have uncertainty. China is coming.
China is coming?
China's coming.
China's
Oh my
already
God.
been. Next.
Yeah, we're in debt to
It's not like the
China.
fucking
How much?
Final. You know, it's just. Where's the
Oh, he's just gonna go.
that we
Just
don't have, by the way.
he's off to do whatever. What did he find out?
Greg, can I ask you a question?
What else?
Oh
Nate,
shit!
Leo,
You've
and
sunk your
fucking
battleship.
Jimenez offer you?
Perhaps. Oh, but what's
Unlimited
Greg
Social
gonna
Security
do?
spending with this one weird trick.
Oh, see, now this is interesting. Oh, see, it might have been good that Shiv got in her little side room intimidation when she did. I don't think Greg's gonna squeal because she got in there just in time. So maybe her doing that, maybe it's her playing chess after all. Maybe she's able to finagle that. Ooh, okay.
How was that call? What'd you get? Whole bunch of not much?
What's Greg shrugging off, huh?
I think you're a good guy.
Well, I found it hard to get Nate, so I summarized some
Oh,
impressions.
right. Smart. Really good, Shiv. But you lied. She didn't get anything from Nate.
Really?
She didn't speak to Nate. And she's in with Madsen.
Sorry,
Oh,
what?
Greg
No,
folded?
No.
Oh,
No,
no.
I did
Oh, it's all gonna crumble right here. You tried, babe. You tried.
what we all agreed to, that I got close to him so that I could help.
Shiv's f***ing us,
for the-
right?
Wow.
Shivy?
No. I
I fucking asked you some real questions, Shiv. I wondered why you looked like a goose trying to get a house brick, you piece of dirt.
Okay, but you got yourself a little side deal here?
No, I have some options. I was going through with the plan, and then
Well, Mencken, right?
Mencken.
No,
Oh,
what?
here we go.
No, you even wanted to push us out of the nest.
Sure.
Please.
Shiv, by trying to double play the field this way, you dug the grave. You dug the grave here.
Sure.
Ken, aside from all this is not the right thing.
Aside from the fact that you lied to us and that doing what you want precisely plays into your own interests, yeah?
Oh, and this doesn't? Yeah? Ken, please.
This is also true. It's funny. All she did was what they've done constantly, but when they do it, like remember earlier, like what was it, a couple episodes ago, they all sat down.
You're trying to fuck the deal.
No, we're not. No,
Yeah?
we're not trying to
You
the
failed
deal.
to mention this very fucking interesting incident, even as a bit of gossip. Go on, lie to me. Lie to my face.
We're not sure about the deal.
Oh, thanks.
Shiv, I mean, plan was to tell you. We were, honestly, we were protecting you.
Notice how when they deceived her, it was immediately like, oh, oopsie doopsie poopsie, not a big deal. You know how it is anyway, moving on. And now her deception is revealed, and they're like, oh my God, we can't believe you would ever do something like this. The double standard. This literally just happened the other way. How many times have Roman and Kendall kept something from her? What was it Ken said the other day? Can Pinky dance? So it's like, we're thinking about keeping her out. He's talking to Frank about like, oh, crown for a king. Like, I swear. Oh, the hypocrisy in this room right now. But of course, because it's Shiv, they're going to blow it up and say, how dare you betray this family?
Please, come on. Come on. Who are we?
Oh, well, will no one think of the children?
You know what? No, I'm not going to let this happen. There comes a time where you have to stand
comes a
up
time.
for what you... Seriously, this is real, okay? I have a concern for the state of the Republic and pluralism
Yeah.
and the
I'm
future
snoring.
of this
So
country, and
boring.
it is
Such
real.
a bore, Shiv. Jesus.
You.
They're going to fight. I swear to God. Like, I could pop Roman in the mouth.
Yeah, you're boring. And you don't have a pass for in here.
Okay, well, fine. You know what? Maybe I'll go I'll go public.
Oh,
I'll
yeah?
go to the papers and people and tell them what you're actually doing.
Well, if you're
which
gonna
is
just be hysterical, we're gonna have to, ask you to leave. We're
you.
trying to do some serious work in here.
you. This is about the future of the country.
No, I think it's because you broke up with your boyfriend.
Jesus, you're a prick.
Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
So call it. You can call it.
No.
We're calling it?
Yeah, we called Wisconsin. Now we're gonna call Arizona. So we call the election. We call the election.
Call the
No.
election
No, Tom. No.
preemptively.
You're making a terrible mistake.
Jesus.
Please don't.
Hey guys, it's not my call. It's not my call.
Okay.
It's your call. It's up
It's our
to you.
call.
If you say so.
I
Call
say
it.
so.
I say so.
Pontius Pilate.
No one cares. No one cares. Whatever that
Hey,
is.
tell him I'm coming down. Okay. Yes, we're gonna call it.
It's not great what she did. I was already nervous about her trying to like play. That's the issue. God, there's her playing both sides was not gonna most likely end well anyway, and she did in fact, as she put it best, nail herself to the Madison cross. So, and that in a vacuum in itself is kind of what led to the situation. But I don't agree with the hypocrisy of what's happening right now. It's not. I don't feel like sticking to genuinely one side or the other on this debate. I think it's very telling. Like, of course they're gonna react the way that they are because they were already on the fence. Roman's very much leaning one way in all of this, and then Ken's gonna feel all personal about that, as if Ken didn't literally, as if Ken hasn't like called out and outed the family before. I swear, it's like the same thing that Logan would do. Logan would like double cross his family, and then as soon as he felt double crossed, he'd be like, "Oh, my kids don't even love me." It's like, oh yeah, I can't with this nonsense. But they're also preemptively calling it. The votes haven't been fully tallied.
Yeah. I have to go tell them I think we're calling it for Mencken. I should go.
Yeah.
I'll get in trouble if I don't go.
Okay, dude. I mean,
it's not really my choice, right? So
sure. I mean, right.
pressing the button, or I'm not even pressing the button. I'm asking them to prepare to press the button.
Right, and all that does is just like launch a nuclear attack.
Yeah, dude. What
It's
if?
not gonna change anything if I don't go. So.
A couple minutes, so I mean.
Right.
What if Greg just doesn't?
Crazy.
What's happening
Crazy
right now?
one.
Greg.
So Tom just told me.
Interesting scene.
Everybody, calling it for Mencken.
So he said, yeah?
I just said.
I'm calling it for Mencken.
Okay,
You're
well
gonna
then,
Dave?
Sink
ATN.
Okay.
Completely
Lydia, get me
discredited
Mencken
as a news
wins. Get the ticker
organization.
going on ATN citizens.
You proud? You guys proud of all this?
The president. Now, in reality, it is Mencken.
That's you guys. And by the way, and by the way, this is him also. He's doing a victory lap right now, but it hasn't been official. Like, it's just ATN, right? Like, they don't, like.
It's now clear I have won sufficient electoral votes to be declared the next president of the United States. And I find the responsibility
This is scary for a lot of
awesome.
people.
Now I know there are some who feel there's something left to contest, but votes have been cast.
I'm curious, by the way. I wonder if this is. I shouldn't say I wonder. It's very interesting to see this. Yeah, I think it's a commentary on our own that one particular election. If you know what I'm talking about.
Votes have been tallied. On another day, in another time, they might have fallen in another fashion. The election has been called for me by an authority of known integrity.
Maybe we
should. To my critics.
There's still a chance that the votes are actually tallied and ATN is incorrect, by the way.
I am not a demagogue. I am a defender.
Fair-minded will accept the results.
But democracy, it has this tendency that we have to beware to become mere transaction. I give you this, you give me that. I come begging for your vote. Welfare checkbook out, crowning the welfare kings and queens, till everyone's become a little tyrant, crowned by the state. The model that I follow isn't from the scorched marketplace, where cunning men haggle for the best price. That's not me. The democracy I believe in is where a leader emerged from the people, willed almost into being, brought forth.
Dude, what if he just turns on them? What if he was just the Logan Roy playbook. He was just using them to get to a position of power, and then he's going to turn on them.
Forth by the great sweetness of the virtue of the combined wisdom of the good people of this republic. Not something grubby with compromise. Something clean and true and refreshing.
He's a guy we can do business with.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
He's holding
the United States of America.
We just made a night of good TV. That's what we've done. Nothing happens.
Things do happen.
The amount of times that Roman is speaking with such confidence and been bitten in the ass within the year, within the month, by the way.
President calling.
Watch him be like, I'm coming for
Hocus
your
Pocus.
ass.
Sitting in the POTUS position, what's up?
Hey, man, look, no time. Just thanks, yeah? You and me, man, we'll go far.
Over the road and into the bar.
An election unlike anything we've ever seen, followed by a speech.
Oh my god, like how stressful this would all be, by the way. As much as I want to get, like, I would love it if I could work in the industry like this, but like, oh my god, the all of this.
The legal process is going to be lengthy.
When do you think it'll all be over?
This could be going on for the next 3 months.
Hey, Tom, your phone. It's red hot, Tom. A lot of very important people want to scream at you.
I bet.
This is a little pointed.
Litigation.
By ATN boss.
Blasted for premature projection. Uh-oh. DNC accuses ATN head Tom Wamsgans of undermining democracy. Dude, Tom's gonna get flamed. Of course he is.
What's going on?
Those funky numbers? I'm sending you words, yeah? Let's get them out in the next 24. A lot of f***ing news.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, it's more than just f***ing crazy, Lucas.
No, but this is crazy.
Yeah, well,
is that
we're gonna
right?
do a number on them. We're gonna f*** them so hard, we're gonna fix this, yeah?
There you go, Shiv. Oh, Jesus.
Can I come see the kids?
They're asleep.
Just, I know. Yeah. Well, I can wait up for them.
I should be asleep, but I can't.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, people are worried about this. This genuinely impacts. Again, like when we had our election, people were genuinely concerned and fearful.
Some people just can't cut a deal for Gret.
Sorry, wait, hang on. What do you, wait, I can say if he said regret or forget.
Some people just can't cut a deal for Gret.
Oh, talking to his driver, I guess. Okay. Who is he speaking in relation to? Some people just can't cut a deal. Perhaps it is just a general sentiment.
The tension at the heart of the episode is people's different political instincts, their professional interests, their corporate interests, colliding in this very direct way. And we had some great political advisors who helped us find a way to the particular situation of the fire that happens in the episode.
See, I love it when whether it's a movie looking into talking with police and military for accuracy, or in this case, literally talking to political advisors, like how can we make this as realistic of a situation as possible while still getting our narrative through and our, metaphors and parallels to reality across.
And, sometimes when we talk about it, we'd be in the room and be going, does this feel real? And then, you feel like, wow, in the early Republic, and then in like 1960, in year 2000 and 2016, these unbelievably close election moments kind of keep on coming in the US, so it felt legitimate to have another one.
Yeah,
Arizona.
I think to Roman, he says it really doesn't matter to him who the president is. It's president's the president. Who cares? What's best for us? And I think it's really nice for me when I show up to work and have to play the character when Roman has one clear objective and focus. This is how it is. Just call it, and then that was a lot of fun to play. We have the votes.
The election episode is a spectacular episode. I think it's just an incredible script, and it's nonstop. The pace is crazy.
Wasabi is all I'll say.
The wasabi scene, that's one of the best scenes I think we've ever done too. I've never had wasabi in my eye. I'd imagine it's horrible, but if you don't have saline or anything, I guess La Croix is a pretty good backup.
At that point, I don't think anyone wants Megan to be president. I mean, yes, Shiv is being clandestine about her intentions, but at the same time, that's exactly what he's doing. He's like, I want Megan to win so I can be top dog, I can be CEO, I can have the power. I was like, cool, that's fine, except it's Mencken. It's Jared Mencken. It's convenient that it's an altruistic side for her. I think, Let's remember she's not an altruist. but she does believe in democracy and like dictators not being president.
Yeah, it's very important to remember in these moments, regardless of what they're saying or choosing to believe or project in the current situation, let's not all forget the track record of who they are as people, what they've done, what they've believed in through the last, 4 seasons of television. Oh boy, we only have 2 episodes left. 2 episodes left, 2 more successes. Oh, bittersweet. I'll tell you what, if I play my cards right, I'm trying to get a couple little teeny tiny guest stars for the next 2 episodes. You'll see. If I get my hands on them, then you'll see them for sure. What an episode. But even then, like, so are we assuming that's how it all actually panned out just because ATN prematurely called the whole damn election? The power these news organizations have, I swear. What more is there to say? I feel like I've offered all my commentary of the episode during the episode. We have 2 episodes left of the series. I assume, so we have Church and State, and we have with Open Eyes. So if I had to guess, I'd say the next episode is The Funeral, and the final episode would be the fate of Waystar Royco and Gojo on the deal, and whether there's an acquisition one way or the other, where everybody ends up. Again, if I had to take a wild guess. One of them's going to be an hour and a half. Well, even the next one's pretty long, too. Like, what's good is they're not just an hour. They're a little bit longer. But we essentially have 2 movies. We have 2 movies worth of content left, and then Succession will be over. America Decides. Did they really? I don't know. Say what you want. I'd love to hear the comments down below regarding, again, I've had a lot of support coming out for Shiv, a lot of commentary on the family and who's in the right or wrong, who's to say, but that was a solid episode. Great. Lots of hilarious moments. Well, stay tuned for a Funeral in the next one. Maybe I'll try to dress up for these final ones, wear something more funeral appropriate. We have 1 more episode's worth of voting for what show I'm going to watch next. I'll tally them all up and announce the winner in episode 10. But I've been trying to like delay and stall this as much as I possibly can. But this is them's the breaks. It is what it is. To those of you, by the way, I've been seeing some comments pop up recently as my channel slowly grows. I've been seeing some people come in at the end of this series and be like, "Oh, I just discovered this. Your watch through, binging now, getting caught up." Welcome. Hi. Glad you're here for the finale, right as we get to the closing episodes. Even though you might not have been able to be here for the entire journey, I welcome you with open arms. It's great to have you. Glad you're enjoying. I'm only going to be able to say this 2 more times. I'm going to cry. Stay tuned for the next episode, the next success. Follow on the socials if you want. Instagram primarily, but I also stream on Twitch whenever I get the opportunity. Thank you guys and gals so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next success, and goodbye, travelers.